Hello everyone. Today we are going to do a review that what happened in Monaco Grand Prix. We are going to see that a dream come true for our homeboy Charles Leclerc, the winner of Monaco Grand Prix. Let's move on. This week was all surprises. A lot of fans around the world were all happy and excited with the happenings that happened in Monaco Grand Prix in Monte Carlo. We are going to talk about a lot of things. A little bit about the press conference, a little bit about the practice one, two, three, a little bit about the qualifications, and a little bit about the race. So in the press conference, the drivers were all happy with the questions that they were asked, and the atmosphere was positive and really good. Overall, the drivers felt really awesome. Let's move on to the practice one. We saw a good domination of Ferrari with their new updates from Imola. Uh, we saw that Charles Leclerc was unstoppable with his pace and his time that he was setting in the Monaco Grand Prix on the track. We also saw a beautiful, and a fast improvement of McLaren drivers. On practice two, we saw a overwhelming Mercedes where the drivers with a little bit of tweak on their cars got a really good time, and the drivers were saying on the team radio that they feel really good with the car and with the update that they have done to the cars. On other words, we also saw Ferrari dominate in practice too. They were unstoppable. They were followed behind from McLaren, but we saw a lot of problems in the garage of Red Bull, where our champion was all the time complaining about understeering. We the rubber not warming properly, and also he said that he cannot control the car. It's like the car is trying to turn by itself. In practice 3, we also experienced, and we were sure was going to happen. We experienced that Charles Leclerc was dominating the track, was unstoppable, and he was almost go, was going to break the track record just for a hundredth of a second. And other drivers were also pushing their cars to the limit on practice 3. And we were seeing a lot of drivers trying their best, and they were saying that they are happy driving on this track because the track is historical for all of the drivers to drive in Monaco Grand Prix. In the qualification, we had a lot of excitement moments where we saw a lot of drivers getting really good and fast times, and McLaren drivers got good times, and then we had Mercedes drivers all around, and we also had only Verstappen trying to be on the top with on the top five with other drivers, where we saw Perez struggling a lot, and he was on the end of the standings. In the qualification, directly we saw the second driver of Red Bull getting eliminated on the 16th place with his poor driving and his slow car, and his struggling with the car. In the qualification, we saw Ferrari and McLaren mostly dominating the track. They were the fastest on the track, where Charles Leclerc got pole position with a time of 1 second point 10.270, followed by Oscar Piastri, Carlos Sainz, and in the fourth place there was Lando Norris. And then after that we had the Mercedes drivers, and we had Max Verstappen. The race started a little bit strange and scary, where we had a red flag on the sector 2 on the just on the beginning of the race, where two of the Haas drivers were behind Sergio Perez, and they were trying to overtake him, but Sergio Perez on the other side was trying to uh, protect his place, but the drivers of the Haas, one of the drivers of the Haas was driving recklessly, and that was Kevin Magnussen, where he hits Sergio Perez on his right side, on his right backside of the car, and making Sergio Perez crash his car from right to left side of the track, making him crash, and that was a really big crash. And also, he crashed his car, and he crashed on his teammate, that was Hulkenberg. And after 45 minutes or 40 minutes or something like that, we had a restart of the race, where there wasn't really big changes. We just saw that uh, two drivers of Ferrari and two drivers of McLaren dominated the whole race, while they didn't do a pit stop. None. Zero pit stop for them. They finished the race as they started, with Charles Leclerc winning the Monaco Grand Prix, and followed by Oscar Piastri, Carlos Sainz, and Lando Norris on the fourth place. Charles Leclerc is a historical win for him, because he is the first driver to win a Monaco Grand Prix that he is a hometown. He was born in Monaco, and he is the first Monaco citizen to win the Monaco Grand Prix. Overall, that is all that happened in Monaco. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for supporting. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this channel. Like all other videos. Hit the notification button so you don't uh, get out of the new videos that we post. You get notified immediately, and please don't stop supporting us, and stay with us, because we will have a lot of surprises coming in our way. Bye.